Hello students, Standard 5th, Subject English, Lesson number 31. Give your mind a workout. Means give some work to your mind. The proverb, a sound mind in a sound body, simply means that one's body and mind should both be kept fit and healthy. You know lot of proverbs, and from that a well known proverb is a sound mind in a sound body. Meaning of this proverb is one's body and mind always should be kept fit, and also with that it must be healthy. We need a healthy diet and proper exercise to keep our body fit. Everyone know that for your body it's always good to do exercise, and lot of people did that exercises to keep their body healthy and properly. So everyone need that. With exercise, healthy diet also necessary. Then what do we do to exercise our mind? If you are doing healthy diet and proper exercise to keep our body fit, then what or how you will do the exercise to keep our mind properly? The answer is quite simple. See, next one is the answer. Just as we work out or play games for physical exercise, we can use puzzles, riddles, board games, jokes, etc. to exercise our mind. Listen carefully again. If we are doing physical exercises, we play outdoor games, and because of that our body remain healthy and fit. Like that we can use puzzles, riddles, board games, jokes, etc. to exercise our mind. It means that puzzles, riddles, board games or jokes, they give exercise to our mind. Let us look at some interesting examples of games, puzzles, riddles, and fun facts from your book. One game you can see from your textbook also, and listen it carefully. Nine Men's Morris. This is one different game. You know lot of games. You played also before that, like it's carom board, cards, and lot of other things you used to play at home. Learn this new game today. Nine Men's Morris. This game is played with two players. Here, only two players need. Each player has 9 pieces. One set black, one set white. Here, two players are there, and each player has 9 pieces. One set is of black, and one set is of white. It means one player use black set of 9 pieces, and another player, your opponent, use white set of white 9 pieces of the nine. Sorry, your opponent use white pieces. You may simply draw the board as shown alongside and use buttons, beads, seeds, etc. as pieces. Here, for this game, no need to buy the instruments from outside. You can draw a board shown in your book, and for, for pieces you can use the things available at home like as buttons, beads. Also with that you can use seeds and any other things whatever possible as a pieces. The players take turns to place their pieces in the empty spots. The players has to put their pieces in empty spots. Then he can put that one at a time. If you are able to place three men in a row or column, you form a wheel. Mill. Sorry. If you are able to place three men in a row or column, you form a mill. Then you can remove one of your opponent's men. If you are able to keep your three men in one row or one column, then you can form a mill, and after forming of a mill, you can remove one of your opponent's men. It means you can remove one piece of opponents or your friend. Then you can remove one of your opponent's men. You cannot remove men in your opponent's mill unless he or she has no other men left on the board. You cannot remove men in your opponent's mill when unless he or she has no other man left on the board. Once you have placed all your men on the board, you can start moving them only to an adjacent empty spot. Once you have placed all your men on the board, you can start moving them only to an adjacent empty spot. If you have only three men left, they can fly. That is, they can move to any vacant spot on the board. Vacant means nearer. If a player has less than three men left or is unable to make a move, he or she loses the game. If a player has less than three men left or is unable to make a move, then he or she means your opponent loses the game. In this way, this is very funny, interesting game you learn today. Then you can find any more opponents. You can find your opponent or you can play this game with your brothers or sisters or any other family members, or also you can play with your friends also. Before that we played about X0 and Tic Tac and lot of other dots and boxes and lot of other games like that. This game is also very interesting. Put try to use that game and play and enjoy that game nicely. Then new point is a mathematic trick. For this, tell to your friend or you take in your mind. Take any three digit number in which the first and the last digits differ by 2 or more. How you will take number? Take any three digit numbers means it has three numbers. Then for that sake the first and the last digits differ by 2 or more. It means the difference between first and last numbers is by 2 or buy more. Here, for example, 140 pi. Here, the difference between 1 and pi is by more numbers. Write the number in reverse order. Whatever number you had decided, our example number is 14 pi. 140 pi. Then that same number you have to write in reverse order. Means you must take pi, then 4, and at last 1. Now subtract that smaller of the two numbers from the bigger one. Here our first number is 140 pi. Then after reversing, our number is 541. So subtract the smaller of the two numbers from the bigger. Here which is bigger number? 541 is a bigger number and 135 is a smaller number. So subtract that number. Just now you are doing that. If doing so, I am waiting for your answers. Did that or your subtraction over? Yes, I think it is. The difference is 396. Now reverse this number. You get 693. Which number you had reversed? The difference from bigger to smaller. That number you had devised, your answer came 396. Then reverse number is first one 6, then 9 and then 3. Add these two numbers. Which two? 396 and 693. After adding this, you get answer. You add that. Yes. Now your answer means 189. Is this correct? You did that? Yes. No matter which 3-digit number you start with, the result is always 1089. Means any 3-digit number you take and do the same function, then your answer always 1089. So this is also very interesting trick to play to you with your family members or with your friends. So try this trick with your friends or family members and surprise them by telling the answer yourself. You like this trick? I think yes. Then do this thing. Use this trick with your friends or family members. They also like this and they will also get enjoy. Then one example of puzzle. Pintu invited 10 of his friends for a birthday party. He had 10 pencils in a box. Pintu invited his 10 friends and he had 10 pencils in a box. He gave each of his friends one pencil as a gift. After that, there was one pencil in the box. How did that happen? Explain. Here, tell this puzzle to your friends and try to find out how one pencil is remain in the box. Next example is of jokes. Teacher told Nina, Nina auntie gave you and your younger sister a gawa and asked you to share it equally. How much of the gawa will you get? Teacher told to Nina that your auntie gave you and your younger sister a gawa and asked you to share it equally. So, how much of the gawa will you get? Then Ananya's answer, all of it. My younger sister doesn't like gawas. Next one. Teacher asked Saurabh, tell me who makes changes in his environment. Saurabh told, sorry madam, but I didn't do anything. You liked it? Is this funny and interesting? I think you laughed by this listening this and you like the lesson also very much. Thank you.